can I just finish this one sentence? I'm dealing with 17.4 million people who won, and this is a loser's vote that is being advocated by people who don't like the fact they're left.
Barry Gardner.
Look, I think we should try and get the debate onto sort of much more courteous terms. But you talked about trust, Jacob. And one of the things that you and your party have been saying is that you want to see security, cooperation maintained, that you want to have frictionless trade in the EU, and particularly that in terms of trust, we must ensure that we honour the international agreement that we already have, which is the Good Friday Agreement. Your deal, your non-deal, doesn't deliver on any of that.
I don't think that's right. The Good Friday Agreement is actually not delivered on by the government's deal because it gives a different status to Northern Ireland within the United Kingdom without the approval of the people of Northern Ireland.
But you would see a hard border come back in Northern Ireland?
No, I wouldn't. There's absolutely no reason for a hard border, even under EU regulations. EU rules require, for example, that food checks are done at the border.
It's not
in
the
Rotterdam,
EU regulations.
In Rotterdam, this is 25 kilometres away from the border.
But Jacob,
these things do not require hard border infrastructure.
It's not actually the EU here that we're talking about. It's under World Trade Organization rules, most favoured nation trading status. If you're allowing people from the UK and Northern Ireland to import goods into the south or the other way, that means that you are treating them. You have to give the same deal to everybody else.
I need to answer that because you may not have been keeping up with the news over the last couple of days, but the World Trade Organization itself has denied that any rule of it requires enforcement of a hard border in Northern Ireland.
No, it doesn't. Sorry. No.
WTO.
Azevedo has indeed said that, but I must make this point because you know the truth of this, Jacob.
We've got to move on.
Azevedo said that.
So it's been said by the World Trade Organization, but Labour doesn't want to take it.
Well, the World Trade Organization chief...
It seems to be quite authoritative.
Hold on, because the World Trade Organization chief also said that you can't unilaterally drop the tariffs.
There is
so
most favoured nation trading status under WTO rules, and you would have to do that or lose your capacity to have independent trade deals. Which is it, Jacob?
You can unilaterally drop your tariffs to everybody, but you can't do it separately unless, under Article 24 of the GATT, you are negotiating a free trade deal, which we'd be very likely to be doing with the European Union.
But everybody else would have free
Jacob has made the point that he believes that there are technical solutions, there are administrative solutions, which means that we won't need a hard border between the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland. That's one of the exit clauses from the backstop. So you can't be fearful of being trapped in the backstop, but also say we have the escape key, because they are contradictory.
Okay, you're arguing for your own deal again. But...
Yes, I am.
Well, of course.
That's why I'm here.
You're supposed to be questioning him.
That's why I'm here.
The truth of the border is the UK, the EU and the Irish have said they do not want and will not implement a hard border. Who is doing this? Are we borrowing Donald Trump's wall in Mexico and putting it up? There is no demand for a hard border.
You know perfectly well if there are different regulations, you have to have a border to stop smuggling.
This is not a WTO.
You do.
That exists already.
That's it, I'm afraid.